All right, Eileen and Langhorne in the HOA gated community. So we have a couple jobs in here. It's on a different street, this one, but same type of deal. Just be attention to detail stuff. There's not a huge landscape, so just try to be dialed in with the details of the work. So I'll start in the backyard and then walk up front. Basically, it's just going to be bush trimming and cleanup, no mulch or anything. So starting back here, she's got all these privacy bushes running off the back of her deck. She just wants them trimmed and shaped up. So you can lightly trim and shape up here. You can cut these back, not crazy dramatic, but you can cut these back a good bit before they get like any type of a round top. You can kind of see where the new growth is. So trim those. These ones, the arborvitaes, I would do a very light trim. They're kind of like a little browned out already. Probably nothing on the top, just the sides. Do a light trim up. These you can cut back a little more. So trim and shape, trim and shape. So this one on the corner is kind of like getting choked out by weeds. So if you can try to get in here, all the growth that's down here, if you can pull all that out and get it out of there, try to clear everything out of here. Hopefully that will help this come back to life maybe next spring. It's probably on its way out, probably gonna die, but instead of ripping it out and doing something crazy, we landed on just trying to clean up all the weedy growth in here. So just do your best, try to hand pull it all out that you can, and clean that up, and then maybe snip out some of the dead stuff. Like any branches that are real bare, real dead, maybe snip them up. But I would leave the rest. You can get with her if she wants any of these cut up. Probably I would say leave it because you don't want to stress this thing out too much. So probably just clear out the weeds and cut any real dead stuff, real bare branches. And then same thing here, trim and shape. 6 foot ladder will probably do, 8 foot maybe even easier. This one would be real light. It's kind of like already kind of gray in some spots, so I wouldn't get too aggressive with it. Light trim shape of that. Light trim shape of that. As you can see from the light. Trim and shape of that. All these you can leave alone. She said she'll take care of those. There's just the larger ones out back. And then moving to the front. Just gonna basically round out, light prune and shape of everything. No bed prep or anything on these. Just light trim and shape of that. Keep it that round shape. It'll probably turn to green as you trim it. Just be careful not to cut too much back. That'll turn brown, but just keep it that round shape. The azaleas, you can leave them all alone. Don't touch any of them. This one, light trim, give it a round shape. Very light trim, round shape. Light trim, round shape. And then this guy, she said she likes it like, she called it a mushroom, but I guess like an umbrella kind of cut at the bottom. She did say that she likes it when you can kind of see the base of the tree. So do the umbrella cut thing, and then she was saying sometimes the other guy used to go in there with snips and kind of snip some of the low branches that are kind of hanging down and hiding that. She ideally likes it to look, again, she calls it a mushroom, but that she can see it, and one, it's rounded all the way, but that you can almost see the base from the outside. It's kind of hidden right now. So that's that. And then this one here, you can just do a light trimming of everything. Mostly looking to try to trim it off the walkway some here and off the walkway some here. You just can't take this a ton back. You can kind of see how far you can go before it starts to turn brown. So that real light green stuff, trim it, and then it'll turn to like a darker green. But again, can only go so far before it's browned out. So avoid the brown out portion of it, but just trim what you can and clean up all the clippings, and that's it.